Hey everyone and welcome back. We are at episode 9 of the bottom line playthrough. We are back at the station, I already forgot, Amador platform or something. I already forgot the name. Hey, good to see you. So today we're going to be focusing on some extra salvage runs. This time we have the jump drive, which means we can jump way farther. So that's going to be the plan. We're going to be doing a lot of salvage today. I think I'm going to try to condense that as much as... Shh, I'm talking. I'm trying to condense this as much as possible, so we'll see if I can just show you the most important events happening, and then we just jump straight into the next stage. So I want to make a lot of money today, but I don't think I will be having enough time to show you each of the grinding. We'll see what's happening, but that is the plan for today. Anyway, let's jump into it. So, what do we have for contract? We got 2 minutes left, so let's see. Salvage, please. Let's take every space one, even the farthest one. Let's take that. We can now use the jump drive to jump there. Make sure they are taking the space ones. We do not take the planetary ones. Acquisition. Gravity components. Platinum ingots. I might actually accept these, because there is no time on it anyway. Solar cells I'm not going to take. 11 for 10,000, I don't care. And that's about it. I don't think I'm going to take any of the courier contracts anymore. I mean, courier contracts, this could be a possible one to do. We can do in 3 jumps or something. Maybe not 4 jumps. Which gives us 5 million. But again, as I said, a lot of time is wasted just waiting for your thing to recharge. So I don't know. We also should charge up our tank, our hydrogen tanks. Currently we are eating still hydrogen because we are charging our batteries. So let's just buy, I would say 100 to start, and let's see how... Stop pushing me. Let's take 1,000. Okay. You know what I should do instead? How much time do you have? 1 minute? I got an idea. If I put my other hydrogen tanks on refuel, on stockpile, then I can use these as reserves whenever we start running out. Inventory, control panel, tank. So we got hydrogen tank all. These are all the tanks on this ship, but I do seem to be missing 2 of them here. This is the large hydrogen tank on the ship. So if I would put all these in a group, and I add these 2, and then I say hydrogen tanks small, all, then I know that I can put these all on stockpile, and I'm only need to fill up this one. So if I now go to G and I say groups, and we take these and we say stockpile, and I say stockpile on, then this is now going to transfer over all into my small hydrogen tanks, and I can now refuel my large tank again. So if I say hydrogen, and we are large tank, we can buy another 1,000 just to fill up our tank. There we go. So now we're at good as full. We are still using hydrogen to power up our battery, but we are full. So let's see. Acquisition contracts. Let's start with those. Bulletproof glass, gold ingots, and interior plates. This is not enough for me to bother. I do get reputation though, so maybe we should just take it. Gold. This might be good to have once we find it. Gold ingots. On the other hand, I might use my gold ingots if I find them to make my jump drive, which might be cheaper. Let's see. Salvage contracts. No planetary, no planetary. We got space again. Accept. Accept. And accept. This is gonna be a lot of salvage going on today. Alright, so now that we have all this, look at all these GPS markers. So we're gonna have a lot of grinding to do today. Let's go and get it. Now, which one are we gonna do? That's the question. We got 2 of them in that direction, which means if I jump that one, this one should be pretty close. The problem is I do not know which is which, because each of these salvage points... stupid game. Because if I go to my GPSs now, each of these salvage points are just salvage sites. It doesn't say how far it is. This is so stupid. And I also cannot rename them. Can I change the color? I cannot change the color. So the only thing we could do is just say like, let's hide them all. And then show one and see where this is one. I think that was the one we wanted to jump to, no? So... But is this going to show in my jump drive, or is my jump drive going to show all my... Let's see. So in total, I can jump 3,356 now with this ship. And here you see all my salvage jumps. So if I go to my GPS, this should be the 1, 2, 3, the 4th one on the list. Alright, let's see if that makes sense. Jump drive. 1, 2, 3, 4th one on the list. Alright, so if I now go to my jump, I need to put this on my toolbar. And we say jump. 3. Now it's gonna say you're gonna be jumping. No, distance to the destination is 259.181. This is not the one I wanted to jump to. Is there something in the way? Is that what the problem is? I think it's the station safe zone. Alright, can I jump now? There we go. Alright. How much speed are we having? 30, 20. Alright, now we can jump. There we are. So now we have 18 minutes of power left on our ship while we're recharging our jump drive. The time that this takes to recharge is going to take the time for me to just grind this ship down. Alright. Let's eat something. Let's make this a static grid. I might have to check for the gyroscope again, because I think this rotates, if I'm correct. No, it doesn't seem to be rotating. There we go, look at that platinum, yes! Alright, claim grid, yes please, and then info make station. Nice. Got some meat, we got some research materials. We got another blueprint. Landing gear, I think we already have that, to be honest. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's grind it down and let's go. Get going. So I got like over 10 salvage sites that I'm gonna have to do, and this is gonna take a while to finish all of them. So let me just bring you back every time something interesting happens. Otherwise, I'm just gonna skip ahead, if that's okay with you. I'll see you in a bit. So dampeners are off. There we go. Now somebody, I think it was Eddie. Eddie was actually suggesting to just put the GPS next to this. And call this done. So we just do GPS done. And maybe I'm just gonna put 4 next to it. So I know that this is the 4th GPS point that was done. I'm not sure how reliable this is going to be. Alright, let's get to the next one. Okay, so the first two things we're going to have to do is grind down the reactor. Maybe there's not even a... Yeah, there is a reactor here. Or I am in the sun. No, there it is. There it is. Come on, buddy. There we go. So that one should no longer cause any issues. Now we're looking for you.
Inventory full.
Override controls off. Claim NPC grid. Okay. Info. Convert to station. Alright. Let's grind you down. So somebody suggested to put a service terminal on my ship so I can just claim the grids and then just drop them off at the space station. The problem is I did not unlock a service terminal yet, I think. At least not with blueprints, or it has been, like, bugged in. What? Oh, effing hell. Yeah, I know. We need to go. Because I do not have enough defenses here. Locked. 6. Set. Let's go. Let's hope we can come back later. God damn it. I just need some peace and quiet. I'm gonna fly away. We can always come back here once that pirate is gone. Or that pirate beacon. Okay. The beacon seems to be gone. Let's just wait a second to see if anything is popping in. Oh, unknown distress signal. You know what? Let's go and do that unknown distress signal while we're waiting for the this pirate's danger to disappear. Okay, what are you? Seems to be floating. I don't see guns on it immediately. But we need to be wary. Greetings, fellow spacefarer. I'm glad to see you. I'm having some engine troubles again. Could I trouble you for some repairs? Alright, I can do some repairs. I should have enough stuff to repair you, buddy. Alright, let's see. What needs to be repaired? I think we should have enough to do that. I'm coming, buddy. My jetpack is a bit shitty. You have my thanks. Allow me to reward you with my latest salvage. Ooh. Cheers, buddy. Claim NPC grid. Okay. This is flying now. Alright, let me get my grinder ship and grind this thing down. I just noticed that I have some things that I didn't paint yet in yellow. Can I just try to grind this without bumping it? So normally, you should grind at a certain distance without even having to reach it. Yeah, there we go. Let's get these gravity components there. And that looks like superconductors as well. That's good for the jump drive. Alright, I got 10 minutes left on my batteries while I'm charging my jump drive. So I think it might be a good idea to just jump back to Amador platform, refuel our hydrogen so we can keep powering up our batteries. So let's look for Amador platform in my jump drive. Can I just platform. There we go. Select. And let's jump home. So the problem we have with these salvage missions is that the GPS points are not gonna disappear until I handed in that salvage component. But if I would hand in this salvage component right now, I might actually give this salvage component for the wrong mission, which means it would delete the wrong GPS point, which means I'm also losing one of the missions. So I got to do all of these salvage missions at once before I hand in all of these components. We can do some acquisition though, that we have done. So let's proxy. Alright, accepted contracts. Magnesium, but I cannot do this here. Platinum, I need 575. I do not have 575, we need more. Gravity components, 14. I doubt I have 14 of them. I got 2. Platinum, we are currently at 433. Magnesium, we don't. But we could check if there's any new ones we can... Let me see. Acquisition. Thruster components, yes. Let's accept this one. Platinum, no. Let's leave it for the moment. Superconductors, no. I mean, we could get to a point where we find enough to do this again. But for the moment, I think we're gonna leave it. What do you think? Or do we just accept it and hold it until we have enough platinum? Let's just accept it. There we go. So I should, if I check my accepted contracts, have enough thruster components to finish from my heavy module freighter. 5 million in my bank. And then we have platinum again. So none of these I can finish for now. If I would sell, I already forgot how many we sold. 124 from my large cargo. And I say all. I am only getting 4 million, so I got more money from them doing the acquisition. But that's good. Let's just sell. We have definitely enough thruster components to do so. I'm not going to sell my superconductors. I'm not going to sell my reactors, I think. Let me see. No, we're not going to sell the reactors. They are not worth it. Metal grids. How many metal grids do we have right now? Yeah. And steel plates. These are... We have more than enough to do these. Motors. It's not worth it now anymore. Explosives. How many explosives do we have? I do have explosives somewhere there. 42. I only need 7. Only pipe. No, thank you. I think if I refine this or disassemble this to magnesium powder, I probably get more money out of it. With the rate my jump drives are charging and my batteries are recharging, I feel like we might have to build a few more of these hydrogen engines on the ship. Which is gonna, of course, change the whole look again. Could have put like 4 in them, and then the center line just grey blocks. Damn it. Annoying. Jump drive is recharged, but we are really, really low on power right now. How much power do we have left? 10 hours. I don't know how far is the next jump. We have one more at 1,000 kilometers. Let me see. I think that's the only one that is far away, no? 1,000 kilometers. So we should probably be able to do this one. So while we're waiting, because I need to refuel my hydrogen, I'm refining or disassembling all my extra tools and weapons so that we can get some extra resources. I mean, you can see we're going to get some silver, we're going to get some magnesium powder, we get some platinum ingots as well. So that's going to be pretty good. Alright, while you're doing that, Oh, you're making some uranium as well. That's not bad. I think actually we could, if I go to like weapons, I think this would give me uranium as well. If I needed it. 16 hours we have left now, which is good. That means we should be doing a jump without too much problems. Let's disconnect.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, let me just continue doing these salvage runs. I will bring you back if anything interesting happens or I find something interesting, but for the rest, I think I'm just gonna skip ahead. So see you in a bit. Alright, this was a long day. All that salvage. Let's make our way home. And let's see if it was worth it. Where are you? On the other side of the planet? Yes. So I'm gonna have to do a jump that direction. I think we can do this jump 40 kilometers, I think it was, no? So let's do a, let's see, control panel, jump, drive. Let's do a 18-kilometer jump that direction. This is gonna take no time to recharge. And then we can say control panel, jump drive, please jump to platform. And jump. Let's see, what did that bring us? What did we make? We already have been dropping off some money or some things left and right, because you can see I had to build a second car container there just to be able to carry it all. So currently we are stocked and completely full. Now we just need to find a way to empty that, sell most of it, and see if we can get rid of that car container. I think the next time, when we're gonna be, the next episode, we are gonna be jumping to a new station and see if we can sell stuff there as well with everything we have collected. Home sweet home. Alright, now let's try to move everything over into my inventory. I just need to drop some of these off here, because I don't want to keep all that in my inventory. There we go. Now, let's take all of the storages and data mine stuff and whatever it all is called. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's going to be 12 minus 1 because we picked one up that was inside one of the cargoes, no? Remember? Alright. Let's check what this is going to make us. Only doing these. So currently we have 20.6 million. From doing some selling and such. So let's focus first on getting rid of all our acquisitions. Accept it, salvage, and say finish. Character inventory. Finish. Alright. So that's all my salvage. We have made 2 million by just doing the salvage. Just bringing back the things. 2 million. I still got this one here, which was from that unknown distress signal, and I don't see where I can drop this off. I still got 2 acquisition drop-offs, but they are not... one here and one 5,000 kilometers away. I don't have any like salvage contract here anymore, and I do not know where to drop this off. And I didn't see it run out during my recording as well, like it's done. Or like expired. I have no idea what to do with this. Alright. I don't know. I'm just gonna empty a little bit my inventory here because we have so much stuff, it's insane. So let me just start with selling some things like the thruster components and whatever I have in the inventory here. See what we can make. Alright, so currently we are at 37.5 million. That is by just selling some of the stuff, and I managed to do a little bit of the acquisitions. What I think we should do is just jump over to the next station. There was Pembroke station somewhere here. Let me just check. We can remove all these dons now. Pembroke exchange. Which was right there. I'm assuming that's going to be on the other side of the planet. So we're just going to jump around the planet and then jump to the left to the station from here. So we have, what, 50 kilometers left? 60 kilometers? Alright, it's going to take some time for my jump drive to recharge. After that, we're going to jump to the Pembroke station. Going to check what we can sell, anything. See if there's any acquisitions we can do and also complete those. And then after that, we might jump to the next station where the other acquisition is and just complete that one as well. And I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. Looks a bit like a shipyard here as well. Now you can have like a little clamp on the side there. Let's see. Show me what you got, station. Let's start with the acquisitions. Oh, that's selling. No, that's the store. We'll check in a second. Acquisition contracts. 3,900. I might have those. Mushrooms, no way. Nickel, I have. Accept. Silicon, I don't have anymore. Material plate, accept. Construction components, I'm not entirely sure if I have 3,900 construction components. Yeah, we have. Accept. The silicon ore got already refined. Accepted contracts. Oh, I see also that this is making... Okay, now I finally understand these little icons. So this is this station. So I can finish with my ship. There we go. Now we should be able to finish this with my ship. There we go. And then we should be able to finish this one with my ship. There we go. So that gives me all very nice reputation. What are you selling? Seats? A few ships? Food? And we are not gonna say no to food. Does sell some weaponry. Some launchers and all that. So this is a good location to get some... Oh, superconductors. If I need 1,000 superconductors, I will... This will cost me 11 million to buy them. That's not cheap. But I wonder what it would cost me to repair a jump drive. I'll have to check that. You want cobalt? I might have cobalt. Platinum? I have platinum, but I also have a mission, so I'm not going to use it here. But if I would do that and I say all my platinum, this is going to give me 2 million. No. I'm better with my mission. Thank you. And it's going to give me 4 million. Cobalt ingot. 344. Yeah, we could sell a bit just to empty my inventory a bit. No. I'm not going to sell the gold. I don't have Protec scrap. Oh, I have magnesium powder. If I do all magnesium powder, that's 900,000 for 29 pieces. Yes, please. Let's see if you have any more acquisitions coming in. And thruster components, 380. Man, I hope I have enough. Large steel tubes, nickel, that we can accept for sure. This we can accept. This we can accept. This we can accept. This we might not be able to accept. What was it again that I needed? Acquisition. Thruster components and large steel tubes. I have 273. I don't have enough. 1,000 large steel tube. I don't have enough as well. I probably could make them. We need 380. That will give me 12 million. Let me just accept this. It's a nice one to have. So we should have enough of this to finish it now. So finish from my heavy model freighter. There we go. Finish this one. Then finish that one. 380 and 16 solar cells. I think I have solar cells. I don't have enough thruster components. Let me just check the other one. No. I got 32 solar cells, so I can definitely finish that one. I got a few more here. 86. Plus that is going to give me 350 or something. So I don't think 350 is enough. No, I don't think I have that. We can't finish this. Finish from my heavy model freighter. Let's see. Can I finish it from my heavy model freighter? You don't have enough. All right. No worries. So let's jump to this station here that was requiring us to give them the magnesium. That's going to give us another 11 million. And I think we can call it then after this. So we got an acquisition drop-off at 5,600 kilometers. This is going to take us 2 jumps, I think. What I would like to do is actually fly out and grind that second car container away, just to reduce my weight a bit. I don't think that makes a lot of difference to the weight, but still, every little thing will help to reduce that jump distance.
Inventory full.
So I'm not entirely sure which station that was. I think it was near Earth. Okay. The maximum we can jump is 2,500 kilometers with this. This means I cannot make it in one jump. So we're just going to jump in the direction and then do another jump after that. Alright, I'll see you when I'm arriving at the station. I don't want you guys to just be waiting for me to do this double jump. So I'll see you when I'm there, alright? Let's ramp up some speed, put the dampeners off, so we can be drifting while we're waiting for the jump drive to recharge. And with the magic of editing, this only took us 1 jump.
Fuel low.
Yeah, we definitely need to find some more uranium or something because it is insane. Even if I would build 4 of these hydrogen tanks, I don't know if they will be sufficient to power up my jump drive. Alright, so let's see if we can sell some of our magnesium as part of the acquisition. Accepted contracts. Magnesium. Can you please stop pushing me away? Damn it. Okay, so accepted contract, bulk acquisition, finish from my heavy module, confirm. 11 million, kading! Do you have any more acquisition contracts that might be good for me? Explosives, no. Girders, maybe. Magnesium powder, accept, yes please. Steel plates, I definitely have enough of those, yes please. And construction components, accept those as well. The rest you don't have. Then we can check for salvage contracts. There are not a lot nearby, but we could do this one and finish it up. What are you guys selling? You're not selling any uranium by any chance? Nope. You are not. I'm sure you would probably buy some stuff from me if I would have it. For the moment, let's see. Can I finish these acquisition contracts? Accepted. Finish from my heavy model freighter. Confirm. Bam. No. Finish from my heavy metal. Confirm. Finish as well from the freighter. Confirm. Bam, bam, bam. Well. Look at that, guys. Let's see. How much do we have? 70 million. Nice. All right, we got 70 million right now. We actually did a lot of missions, which means that this station is probably straight on green. SOCOM. Yep. So our faction standing with SOCOM is already right in the green here. That's good. We're getting to a good spot with all our factions nearby. But I think we're gonna call it here for today. Nothing, really? We did quite a lot of salvage, we did quite a lot of missions. I don't know how much weight we still have. What I probably could do is see if we can build the jump drive and then have a third jump drive. The problem is I do not have enough power, so I need to find uranium or I need to expand my power production by adding these engines on the side instead. And we have 4 engines on the side, and then we just close off the center. But that we can do next time. I'm pretty happy with the results so far. We can do some checking around, see if we can find, maybe instead of doing some salvage, see if we find some unknown signals that might be interesting to go and check out, because they might have more like resources like platinum, magnesium, all that inside those unknown signals that we then can sell. So we'll see what we can do next episode for that. Anyway, thanks so much all for joining. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you again next time. This was Beeblebum. Goodbye for now.